Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing The First Descendant. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. So today we're fighting the Gravewalker, but before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. The Void battles come in normal and hard flavors, and the Gravewalker is the first one that you're going to come across. Now, you've seen the Gravewalker one time before, and that was right at the beginning of the game. This time, it is for realsies. You have to fight him just like a normal boss or Void battle. On the pre-match screen, it says what type of attacks the boss uses, what type of attacks they're weak to, and of course, what parts are destructible, what you should aim for, what's destructible, what can be pulled off, and when they're frenzied, what is the only part that you can attack. So make sure that you're keeping track of all that. If you use your E-Sieve, which is kind of like your radar, you'll see kind of glowing blue bits on these bosses, and those are the pieces that are vulnerable. So make sure that you're keeping your eye on those and trying to do damage to those in particular. Now you can go in, you normally go in with a group of 4, and what you can do is you can go in with a pre-made group if you and your friends want to go ahead and try to tackle it, or you can matchmake. As far as we know, all of the Void battles have matchmaking available, so it's not a big deal. When you get into the tougher battles, you're more than likely to have randos coming in underpowered, especially as you get into the hard battles. So at some point you'll notice if your boss, in like this one, is going frenzied, you have to attack those particular spots on the boss. Anywhere else that you hit, even the normal spots that are vulnerable, won't take damage. So keep your eyes open, see where the attacks are coming from. The Gravewalker has missiles that will go up, and then you'll see a small ring on the ground somewhere wherever they're going to come down. And then he also has the 2 guns, which can be removed if you do it right. If you watch the tutorial on the first Gravewalker battle, you can see how to do that. You have to grapple up to the section and then do damage to the section and rip it off. So then he no longer has that as an option. But when he turns towards you, make sure that you're aware, you're running around as needed. There we go, just like that. Go in there and do some damage. He's going to try and throw you off when he gets up, so you want to make sure that you hit the corresponding button to stay on there. Otherwise you're going to drop off and you're not going to be able to yank off that arm, which is detachable. So if you get too close to him, he will do a melee strike. And then of course he's got the missile launchers and the guns that he'll be able to attack you with. So while you are the focus of his attacks, make sure you're running around. When you're not the focus of his attacks, then make sure that you're doing damage. And of course, when he's frenzied, make sure that you're attacking the only spots that are vulnerable. In this case, those little vials where his knees are, or what you would expect as knees. Do enough damage until they break, and then he goes vulnerable again, do damage, and you can see how much health he has at the top. The first void battle, the normal void battles, more than likely you can complete them just as you are. As you go on, you're going to want to upgrade your modules so you can increase your overall DPS for the weapons you have. The reactors aren't a huge improvement. You get a 20% improvement in your skill power, and then the skill power, even a level 36, goes from, say, 2,400 to 2,900 when it's fully upgraded. So it doesn't seem like it's a huge, it doesn't seem like it puts a huge dent or a huge power increase in your skill power. So using the correct mods on the boss is certainly good, and the Gravewalker has a weakness to ice. And there we go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.
Hypercube activated.
PlayStation